Oruxmaps is one of those applications. It's all in one. It's a navigation, it's a dashboard, it's a track creator, it's whatever you want to do with it. It's all in one. The interface is not so nice as the other one if you are riding your bike. But I've tested for navigation, and it's one of the most accurate and easy to use for navigations. To start, it has two boards on each side, and to start with, they auto close after a while when you're not touching the map. If you're touching the map or doing anything, they show up, but after a while they have auto hidden. This is to track where you are, and you can see at the bottom, this is what they call their dashboard. I'm going to do on tracking, and they also, besides this, they have the what they call radar, which is this. Then you have all this information here, and the most amazing thing about this is the amount of options that you have, and it's huge. I'm just going to show you the list of options you have. Total pace, route. You can actually sync this application with external devices, Bluetooth or Ant Plus Garmin type of sensors from bicycles or heart rate monitors, and you can have this Ant Plus. You can see here, you can have power, you can have cadence, you can have speed, you can have torque, you can have whatever the sensor can give you. You have it here. It's unbelievable, the list of things you can have here. So, as I said, this is one of the most complete things. Just going to show you here something that you have. If you like to use your Jeeps doing some hill climbing, you have the rolling degrees and so on. You have a compass. Just going to move this logo here. And this is trips. And going back to the Oruxmaps. So when you start to use it, when you start the recording, look at the bottom. You're going to start to see a dashboard, and you can define what you want to see in the dashboard, including the sensors and whatever you want to have a look. If you need your heart rate, if you need your cadence, if you're riding a bike. But if you're riding your Jeep, you might want the speed, the maximum speed, average speed, the distance you already made. If you're running a track, because you can load tracks in this. Yes, you can load a GPX track or whatever you need. You might be useful time to arrival according with your speed and things like that. This is for maps. You can have offline maps in this. You don't need internet if you want to. There's loads of places where you can download the Oruxmaps format. Let me show you a bit more about this. These are global settings. In here you can get pretty lost. This is manage account. It's no big deal. I'm not registered. These are profiles. I have two. You can save your settings. For example, if you have two dashboards, one for cars and one for bikes, you can save that as a profile. User interface. These are buttons, what you want to see. Cursor. You get lost in this. I'm not going through all this. And here are the sensors. As you can see, you can have Ant Plus, temperatures and whatever you want to do. Heart rate, Bluetooth Smart. This is Bluetooth 4.0 because there's two versions of Bluetooth. That's why you have two options here. And units, and you have speech. And it's gonna do what it's gonna do when you get near a waypoint. Custom waypoint, alarm near waypoint. And it's amazing what this application does. You can have an alarm here, This is for a heart rate, for example, if you are training. It actually has the training zones. And you look at this and say, this is a navigation. This is also a training application. It is. Dashboard is not the prettiest, but in terms of functionality, it's one of the most complete applications. And you can set an alarm for this. When you reach this pulse, you will hear an alarm, a bit like a heart rate monitor. And it has this feature, which is nice, the SOS message when you ride on your own. And for some reason, imagine you have an accident, you crash, and you don't move. Here you have 15 minutes. You can set it. You can set it for, I don't know, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, and this will automatically send an SMS to these phones you set over here, and with the message you type here. So it's very easy for you to be kind of protected, because you're not really protected from anything, but if you're riding on your own, it's nice to know that you have a possibility of sending a message to someone that might help you. And it's another it's a safety feature, and that could actually save a life. So this is a very nice piece of software. This is showing because it's recording. See, as soon as if I touch it, it doesn't do anything. If I touch here and here, it shows it again. When I stop it, everything goes back to normal.